Apple's Siri won't be fully conversational until 2027. And what does this mean for the future of AI at Apple? Stay tuned to find out more. Welcome to the Apple Daily News. This podcast is created by Generative AI. Today is March 11th, 2025, and we've got a lot to unpack, from ambitious AI plans hitting roadblocks to major software redesigns and even some concerning security vulnerabilities. Let's start with Apple's ambitious plan to integrate OpenAI's ChatGPT into Siri. Initially announced at WWDC 2024, this collaboration was supposed to make Siri a fully conversational assistant. However, significant setbacks have pushed this vision to at least 2027. FutureSearch, a forecasting firm, had predicted this outcome, citing challenges with Apple's on-device language models and OpenAI's back-end capacity. Siri queries are estimated to be 4 times greater than ChatGPT's, making this integration a monumental task. Apple's focus on privacy and on-device processing adds another layer of complexity, as relying on OpenAI's cloud services would require major infrastructure changes. Reports suggest that the integration has become less of a priority for Apple, with leadership challenges and model limitations further complicating progress. While a hybrid approach, using OpenAI for complex queries and keeping simpler tasks on device, has been proposed, it's clear that Apple is taking a cautious, privacy-first approach, even if it means falling behind competitors in AI capabilities. Next up, Apple is gearing up for one of the most significant software redesigns in its history. Expected later this year, iOS 19, iPadOS 19, and macOS 16 will feature a modernized user interface across iPhones, iPads, and Macs. This overhaul aims to unify the look and feel of Apple's operating systems, with updates to icons, menus, apps, windows, and system buttons. The goal? To make the platforms more visually appealing and user-friendly for a new generation of users. Apple's commitment to innovation and user feedback is evident in this initiative, which could set new design trends in the tech industry. Enthusiasts are already buzzing with excitement, and this redesign underscores Apple's ongoing evolution in software design and user engagement. Shifting gears to regulatory news, Apple and Meta are facing modest fines for breaching the European Union's Digital Markets Act. The DMA, effective since May 2023, aims to curb the dominance of tech giants and promote competition. While the fines are expected to be relatively small, they highlight the EU's focus on compliance over punishment. Apple has raised concerns about the DMA's potential risks to users and developers, while Meta claims the regulatory demands exceed the law's requirements. The geopolitical climate, including US threats of tariffs on EU fines, has also influenced the decision to impose lighter penalties. A final decision is pending, but this situation reflects the ongoing tension between tech giants and regulatory bodies. Now, let's talk hardware. Apple's new Mac Studio featuring the M3 Ultra and M4 Max SoCs has sparked debate, particularly around the M3 Ultra's performance. Despite its premium price tag, early benchmarks show only marginal improvements over the M4 Max. In single-core performance, the M3 Ultra is 18% slower, and its multi-core advantage is a mere 8%. However, the M3 Ultra does excel in GPU capabilities, boasting an 80-core GPU and up to 512 GB of unified memory, making it ideal for specific tasks like large language models. While these benchmarks are preliminary, they've raised questions about whether the M3 Ultra's performance justifies its cost. Industry analysts and potential buyers are understandably skeptical. In security news, researchers at George Mason University have uncovered a vulnerability in Apple's Find My network. Dubbed en-route tag, this method allows hackers to track nearly any device using its Bluetooth address. Essentially, it turns devices into unwitting homing beacons, similar to an AirTag. The attack can pinpoint a stationary device's location within 10 feet and even track moving devices in urban areas. Alarmingly, it boasts a 90% success rate and can be executed remotely and inexpensively. The researchers reported this issue to Apple in mid-2024, but a comprehensive fix may take years. This vulnerability raises serious concerns about stalking, harassment, and corporate espionage, urging users to be cautious with Bluetooth permissions and keep their devices updated. Finally, a thought-provoking analysis by David Heinemeier Hansson compares Apple's current struggles in AI to Microsoft's past failures in the mobile market. He draws parallels between Apple's overconfidence in its AI initiatives and Microsoft's missteps during the rise of the iPhone. Hansen criticizes Apple's leadership, particularly its VP of Machine Learning and AI, John Giannandrea, and CEO Tim Cook, for lacking clear direction. The company's inability to deliver on promised AI features has led to skepticism and a tarnished reputation. Hansen warns that Apple risks entering a Ballmer era of mismanagement, serving as a cautionary tale about the dangers of complacency in the tech industry. That's all for today's episode of the Apple Daily News. Remember, links to all the stories we covered can be found in the episode notes. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow for more updates from the world of Apple. Stay curious and stay informed.